Hey, good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about unwanted children. I had somebody today make a comment on my post that I had left somewhere talking about if children are not wanted, they will not be happy. I had responded back and said, actually, this is why we have community. This is why we have other people in our lives who can fill the gaps. And then when we're an adult, we are responsible for finding our own self-worth. I know for me, with family on both ends, I was disowned. My husband's family said they no longer want him in their life at all. And when we have people around us or family that doesn't want us, we can be sure that God definitely will take up that person. He cares about the orphan. He cares about the widow. He cares for those who have these wounds in their lives. And He is the one who has made us, and really our identity is in Him. So when we're not wanted, it doesn't mean that it's okay to go and abort a child. It doesn't mean because a child isn't wanted that you can just, not think of some better solutions and think about maybe somebody else wants that child, maybe an adoption, maybe that child is more important than you. Sometimes we don't have a high enough view of motherhood, and we think that we have the right to go kill a child if we don't want it. And scripture talks about thinking more highly of other people than yourself. And so we're here to serve one another. We're here not to be selfish, but to think of other people, to care about other people, to love one another. That is the mission in life, is to love one another. So when somebody doesn't have the emotional support and they're not being loved, they usually go and find it somewhere else because they don't have that. But it's something that definitely can be learned, and it's something that a child, when they grow up, can definitely find that kind of emotional support. So many times when things get rough in life, a lot of people don't have the emotional steadfastness or stamina to be able to take things that come their way. And you want to be able to work that muscle in life. You want to be able to strengthen yourself emotionally. I think a lot of that comes with just going to God. He says in scripture, Jesus says, all you who are heavy burdened, come to me and I will give you rest. I think there's truth in that. I think there's truth in that with one another. If we go to one another and say, you know what, I feel sad, I feel lonely, I feel like no one cares, I feel like this. Many times our needs get filled by just confessing or, being authentic and saying, this is how I feel. Could you help me? I kind of feel like this. So these are kind of the solutions that we can offer when we do have children that are unwanted. If you're a mother and you do not want your child, abortion is never the answer. The answer is to go to the community, get some help, go to CareNet, go to the pregnancy centers, go somewhere and say, this is how I'm feeling, or I'm being manipulated or coerced. Could you help me out? And that would be the better idea, just asking for help. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.